everyone, and welcome to another edition of Discovery with me, Glory. So today I want to answer a very important question that people ask me a lot, and sometimes I have conversations with my friends about it. Can you be single and happy? Cricket. No, but really, guys, do you think it's possible to be a single woman and happy? Nobody's saying anything. Okay, I think it's very possible because I'm currently single, although I'm ready to mingle. But I'm currently single, but I'm happy. But people don't believe it. They say, she's just trying to make herself feel happy. Just trying to make herself feel okay. Girl, I'm all right. I'm all right. And now that doesn't mean, obviously, that I don't want to get married someday and have kids and all of that. Obviously, that is in my, 5-10 plan and 5-year plan and all of that. But right now, today, I'm currently single and very happy. So I was discussing this with my friends, right? And they were like, well, but how can you be single and happy when you want something but you don't have it yet? I was like, but isn't that what life is about? We are always in situations where you are in a current situation but you want something else. So what do? You go and kill yourself. No, and it doesn't mean you've given up or you've just in whatever, whenever it happens. You can be purposefully praying for something and be happy with your current situation. It's called, blooming where you are planted. But I'm going to discuss that topic on a separate day. Today, I want to share my tips or what I've discovered about being able to be happy when you're single. So a few years ago, I think this was when I was 28, I had a major breakup. Oh gosh. Anyway, and then I realized that, okay, I was 28, 2 years from the dreaded 30, right? No husband in sight, like no way. I was like, okay. Because first of all, you have to give yourself some time to recover before you now find the man, you now get to know each other. It was going to be a tough one to get married before 30. And I just thought to myself, and I was really, really panicking. So I thought to myself, like, okay, what is the worst that's gonna happen? And then I also thought to myself, Glory, so if God has decided, right, that you're not going to get married till you're 35, for example, does that mean that from 28 till 35, which I think is 7 years, you're going to be obsessing about marriage, thinking that every guy that says, hello, hi, nice to meet you, is your husband? You will be crazy. You will run mad, right? So I think that was the first thing. Like, I just thought, I'm going to enjoy my life. Clearly, yes, me and God, we know this thing now. God, you know. What God, like, for real, like, you're aware now. I'm going to get married. Like, yeah. I told God I love him and I want to worship him. I didn't tell him I want to be a nun. So we already have that settled. So I think first thing is be secure about your future. I think so many times you're so worried. Oh, when I get married, what's going to my son? I'm in a bridesmaid. I'm always a bridesmaid. Rock that bridesmaid's dress. Be a bridesmaid. Have fun at your friend's wedding. If you're into catching bouquets, jump and catch that bouquet. Girl, enjoy your life. Enjoy it. Because you only get one. And you don't even know the kind of husband you're going to marry, whether he's not going to even take you away from family and you won't see them for so long and all of that, So enjoy your life. So that's, I think for me, the first thing I did was I just said, okay, I became secure about my future because I discussed it with God. And me and God, we are parties now, so we have an understanding. That's number one. And so number two, I now said, you know what, I'm going to enjoy this life. So anyway, if you tell me, Glory, will you be my bridesmaid? Yes. What's the color of our dress? I wear. My mom is even like, chill on the bridesmaid thing, Glory. Like, calm down. But I'm like, no, I have fun. And when you're in a bridesmaid, actually, I was going to say that when you're a bridesmaid, you don't have to worry about whether you eat at wedding because your table very secure with all the drinks and all the whatever. Anyway, no, but really, the reason why I'm a bridesmaid is because I love my friend, not because I'm going to eat at her wedding. I should say that. No, but okay. So, so enjoy your life, make new friends, travel. Like, people are always worried about traveling alone. Please, the best thing ever. Traveling on your own, being on your own time, meeting up with a few people here and there for drinks. Enjoy your life. So that's the second point. The third point is, I think also learn how to tune out negativity. Like, there's some people that, I had this colleague of mine, she was getting married. So she came to the office and she brought her ring. I was like, oh my God, I'm so happy for you. And immediately she entered prayer mode. Your time is coming. Nigga say what? I was like, how does it, what, why? I didn't ask you, yesterday, you and I were single, yesterday. And all of a sudden now you turn pastor on top of this marriage matter. Like, chill, like, be calm. Do you understand? So I think also learn how to, I mean, you don't have to reply everybody and all of that and everything and feel bad for yourself. Like, just get yourself out of situations where people make you feel bad. If you have that auntie that is always calling, when are you going to get married? When are you going to this? Don't call her so often. If your parents are the ones, like, have a conversation with your parents and let them know that, please, I don't want to make a mistake and all of that. That can you people just, and when you just realize that the conversation is turning left, or more out of there. Let me see, what else are my other tips? Yeah, and then develop friendship with guys. Okay, I'll be honest, right? There was a time in my life where if a guy, as soon as I met a guy and I clocked in my head that, okay, this guy is fine, right? Immediately I'll check for wedding band. No wedding band, okay, possible. You know, and as soon as he now says hi, I'm like, okay, God, is it him? Is this my husband? Is this? And then, has he called? Has he done this? Has he done this? Oh, you'll be checking your BB. BB message, hasn't BB today? Is he not the one? Is he the one? Is he gonna propose? No. Like, I think that we are so man dependent. Like, girl, you're gonna marry that man and you're gonna be tired of him. Like, sometimes you'll be like, oh God, Oga has come back from work, please. Can't even be at work longer. Like, ask your married friends. It's not all that. Yes, marriage is good. It's a beautiful place, so I've heard. But at the same time, when you marry now, you have to keep on living your life. So like, even guys, I think even guys these days, they can smell like a girl that wants to latch onto them very quickly. So learn to develop friendships with guys, like all types of guys, like meet new people, go on dates, you know, and because you don't immediately, I used to be this girl, and I'll admit it. I used to be the girl that as soon as we go on 3 dates or even 2 dates, so what are we doing? And the guy just look at me like, I just met you. What are we doing? We're having dinner. There was one dude, right? I met him and everything, and we had like a romantic time and everything. And at the end, when I was going home, I was like, so are we dating? I was like, no. And because I was desperate, right? So I was thinking, oh, my 30 is coming, 30 is coming. If you are not playing this ball game with me, please sit on the bench. And that's another thing, like, forget about this age thing. You have to do this by a certain age. You have to do that by a certain age. It doesn't work. For some people, yes, it works. For some other people, if you're already 29 or you're 30 or you're 34 and you're not married, I don't know how to explain it. Life will just keep going. And if you just let go of this thing that by a certain time yes, okay, obviously, yes, I'll admit, it's good to have your 5-year plan. It's good to say by a certain time in 2 years, it's good to have goals, right? But then if those goals don't happen, especially when those goals are not in your control, like somebody proposing to you and asking you to spend the rest of his life with him, it's not in your control, right? So I think the most important thing is learn to live your life. Learn to stop. If you were like how I was before, learn to develop friendships with guys, like platonic friendships. Go to the movies, meet new people. Learn to just enjoy your life. Forget about age restrictions and all of that. Don't let negative people crowd your energy. Like, learn to push them away and just trust your future. You will get married. It's just a matter of time. But what are you going to do before you get there? What are you going to be doing with your life? So that's what I'm doing. I'm here recording my vlog. You know, I have a job, doing all the other things, enjoying myself, meeting guys. Some of them are not so cool. Some of them are really cool. You know, we'll get there. All right, guys. So, well, I think that's the major advice. But do you have anything else to share? Are you a single woman who is currently happy? Why don't you tell me what your top tips are? Share them in the comment section or send me an email. I always reply my emails, even if it takes me a while, but I always get around to replying all emails. And also, but if you're watching this and you think Glory is faking it, it's okay. You don't have to agree with me, but I know I'm telling the truth. And I'm sure that there are other ladies like me as well. So why don't you share with me? And also, if you're somebody who maybe you are feeling a bit down because you're not in a relationship, you know, send me an email. Let's talk about it. Till next time, it will be me, Glory, sharing more secrets on discovery. Bye-bye.